All right, here we go. First one. Wow. You're gonna wanna stick around for the whole video, you all, because it's only going to get better. I will tell you everything you need to know about this bad boy. But first, let us take in this top. Unbelievable. That is awesome. You know what that means, right? Guys, that top is bananas. Look at that. All right, so what do we have going on here? This is a 1959 Les Paul custom shop. This is VOS. It is a AAA flame maple Torified top. It is in factory burst. It has our CME underwound potted Custombuckers for pickups, and it has a Carmelita neck profile. So here's what's going on. If you're not familiar, Torified means that the top has been baked, which extracts moisture and sugar content, which makes for a very, very resonant piece of wood, but it also makes for a lighter piece of wood. And it allows the harder parts of that maple to really pop, which is why this is a Les Paul that you can see from space. Carmelita is one of the best necks ever based upon the actual burst Carmelita. So what Gibson Custom Shop did is they took the actual burst, they scanned the neck, they created a jig, and then they used that jig to recreate that fantastic neck profile, which I best describe as a broken-in baseball glove and a neck that everyone can agree on, because with Carmelita, what you're doing is you're removing the mass from the shoulder. The shoulder is from right here to right here. From right here to right here. Not here, but right here. And when you remove the mass from this area here, you get a super comfortable neck. Something else I've got to mention, this thing is light and it's not chambered. 8 pounds, 2.7 ounces. 0.89 at the first fret, 0.97 at the 12th fret. Real question is, does it pass the strum test? Yes, it does, in flying colors. This Les Paul and all the Les Pauls I'm about to show you are not on the website. They are not live yet. That's the whole point of this unboxing series, is that I show you guitars that no one knows about except for you. So if you are interested in this Les Paul or any Les Paul that I show you, my email is in the description below. Use it. It is there for a reason. I will talk to you about pricing and availability. Up next, this is extraordinarily interesting. You guys gotta see this. Gibson Custom Shop Les Paul Standard CME Spec Antique Ebony Murphy Lab Heavy Aged with a chambered body and a Les Paul custom neck. So it's a 58, but it has a Les Paul custom neck, so not a big chunky neck. Oh, you can tell this thing is super light. Whoa. You guys, one of the most unique Les Pauls we have seen here for a while. Remember the last unboxing, we had that 57, but with the ebony board? Check this out. This is a 58 Les Paul standard body, but with a Les Paul custom neck. So you've got the diamond inlay right there. You've got an ebony board and blocks, but a 58 body, which is so cool. Uncovered pickups, Grovers for tuners. This is like a conversion. We were definitely thinking conversion when we built this. Other notable thing is that it is chambered, so it's super, super light. 8 pounds, 4.7 ounces. 0.93 at the first, 1.0 at the 12th. All right, you guys, I stand corrected. So here's what we did. We took a traditional 58, so 58 body, 58 neck in terms of depth, but we added 68 or Les Paul custom appointments to the Hollywood veneer by giving it a diamond and by giving it an ebony board with blocks. I love that. I think it is so cool. It is super, super light. Big question is, does it pass the strum test? Yes, it does, with flying colors. Extremely loud, strummed, unplugged, and I don't care what you say, that matters, because if a guitar doesn't do that, we got some issues. This one does it in spades. Wonderful, beautiful, cool rendition of a 58 Les Paul, and one of my favorites that I've seen in recent memory. That is just so cool. If you're interested in this Les Paul, my email is below. It's not on the website. Talk to me. I'll make this happen for you. Up next, Gibson Custom Shop 1959 Les Paul Standard CME Spec chambered, dirty limited fade, ultra light Murphy Lab Carmelita neck profile. Oh, so light. In case you didn't notice, when we see great guitars, we celebrate with karate. Dying in the streets for you people. If you haven't subscribed, please, for the love of all that's right in the world. Dude, I was like mid-twist, I was like, I'm spending my Friday in the emergency room. So that last move was like, that was a 540, that was a switch 540 body burial. All right, everybody, here is what we have going on. That is a good looking Les Paul. I love that top. It is ultra light age, so let's see if I can get that. There you go. Oh, look at that. See what's going on right there? So it is the lowest level of aging from Murphy Lab. A lot of things going on with this Les Paul. Number one, our pickups, which are underwound and potted. And basically what that does is it takes a little of that high-end ice pick out of the bridge. You still have tons of headroom. It still will get gnarly in front of a pushed amp, so that's not lost. But we have these on the road with a lot of artists. We have a lot of very happy customers with these pickups. I love them. That's why we use them in all of our Les Pauls. Has a Carmelita neck profile, which again is that 59 neck profile, and this one is chambered, so it is super light. 7 pounds, 2.2 ounces. 0.90 at the first, 0.98 at the 12th. Again, you guys, those numbers, even though they may sound big, remember you've removed some mass from the shoulder right here, so it fits super comfy in the hand. It's a great neck. I mean, we use it on so much. If you've been on this channel, you know that we use Carmelita a ton. It's a great neck profile. Board is super, super dark, but does it pass the strum test? Yeah, with flying colors. This thing's a dang acoustic guitar. All right, everybody, up next, 59 Les Paul Standard CME Specs Cherry T-Burst VOS with a V2 neck profile, which is a 60s neck profile. All right, this is one of my favorite finishes. I do love this one quite a bit. Let's see what we got. Ooh, cool. All right. Good looking Cherry T-Burst, bread and butter. That's a nice top. That does have our pickups, which again are CME Spec. Those are underwound potted Custombuckers. But the biggest thing about this Les Paul, it's all 59 appointment, so you don't have mirrors, but you have a slimmer neck, which is a V2 neck profile. So for those of you who like a 59, but you need a neck that's a little more thin, this would be the solution and answer to that. 8 pounds, 7.4 ounces. 0.84 at the first fret, 0.94 at the 12th. But does it pass the strum test? Yes, it does, with flying colors. Really fantastic Les Paul, really good weight, great pickups, V2 neck profile. One of those Les Pauls that I think most people can agree on, kind of checks all the boxes. So there you go. If you're interested in this one, email is in the description below. Not live, not on the website, so you gotta message me if you wanna get your hands on this one. Last but not least, oh, this is interesting. We saw its brother 2 guitars ago. Custom Shop 59 Les Paul Standard CME Spec chambered, dirty lemon fade, ultralight Murphy age, 59 Carmelita neck profile. Gonna be interesting to see what this top looks like. Oh, so light. Go! We shall end today's episode with karate. Okay, wow. Woo! Let us go to Party Town and hang out all night long. Look at that. Man, you guys, this guitar is so light. Does that freak you guys out? Woo! Woo! I think I just broke some Les Paul rule doing that. So dirty lemon fade, but this one has a little more, sorry guys, I cannot breathe. Oh my gosh. This one has a little more amber in it than the other one. A little bit more amber going on, which I think I like a little better. I dig that. That is really cool. Super, super light Carmelita neck profile. Our pickups, which we have discussed. I think that this is, it's gotta be in the 6s. It's gotta be. 6 pounds, 14.6 ounces. You guys got bonus karate. Did you see that? Remember, these are not live yet. They are not on the website. So if you are interested in any of these Les Pauls, use my email, message me. I'm your Huckleberry. What does that mean, by the way? I'm your Huckleberry. What does that mean? Drew, do you know what that means? He doesn't know what it means either. All right, here we go. 0.89 to the first fret, 89, 0.97 at the 12th. Now remember, the shoulders from here to here have been carved, so you've removed some mass. So those numbers are a little deceiving because this is a much more comfortable neck than I think those numbers would suggest. This is a really great Les Paul, great weight, beautiful top. The amber that's coming through in this finish is very cool, especially in person. Hopefully that's translating to you on the other side. But does it strum? Yep, definitely passes the strum test. It sure does pass the pretty test too. Everybody, that will do it for this unboxing episode. Again, my email is in the description. If you're interested in any of these 5 Les Pauls that we went through, email me and I will hook you up as best as humanly possible. If you have not subscribed, please do so. I'm trying to hit 10,000 subscribers. I've said it a million times. I know it's not gonna change my life. I know it's not gonna change the world, but it would be a cool metric to hit. So if you can help me, that'd be sweet. Thank you again for watching, for supporting the channel, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.